So I'm going to take my piece of paper, and the first thing I'm going to do is to divide the paper in half. And in fact, I can do that along with my, And then I'm going to divide it into quarters, just like that. Now this is going to help me when I draw my bug. It will help me position the bug on the piece of paper. I'm also going to fold this bug in half, or just down the middle of the bug, and then I'm going to fold it again in half, because this will then help me to position. Now that I have the two pieces of paper folded, this will help me position my bug on my paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw half of my bug, and I'm going to use the picture to refer to. So my bug, I'm going to start at the top of the page, so about here. I'm just going to put in a very light pencil mark to help me to know how big things are going to be. And then going to position here, this first part is going to be about this big, and then this section of the bug is about this big, and then the large body section will come down to about here. This just helps me to make sure that I'm using all the space in my picture, in my paper. Okay, and also if you notice, the shape of the bug comes out to about halfway, the body comes about to halfway where that line is there, and then the legs come into this section of the paper, the last section. Okay, so I'm going to start by drawing the head section, and I can see that there's a line at the top that slopes down just a little bit, and then it bends, and then there is an eye section, and I want it to get, remember, I want that section of the bug to go down to that line. Okay, then I'm going to do this section here on the bug. So, and it goes out just to nearly out to that center line there. Okay, but not quite. So here I go, it goes round, and then there's a tiny section in between, just here. Okay, and then finally I've got the body of the bug, the main body of the bug here, which goes right out. Oh, I want it to go a bit longer, so I'm going to go right out. Okay, and I'm just going to rub out that line because I don't want it. Okay, so you can see that having my paper folded helps me to see where the parts of the beetle need to go. Okay, then I'm going to add the antennae. The antennae comes out to the middle line here. So here I go, it curves around, looking at the shapes as I go. There's my first antennae. I then need to add the leg, which comes about here on the top part of the beetle. So I'm going to just do a section here, and then the leg curves round into this sort of shape. Okay, so you need to be watching very carefully as you go to put those lines in. Okay, and I'm going to leave you to continue that and to draw on the other two legs. Okay, the next stage is to take your black marker pen and to draw all the way around the half beetle that you've drawn. Okay, all the way around, finish that up, finish the legs on this side. I'm not going to carry on, but you can finish that. And then we want to make a mirror copy of the beetle on the other side of the picture. So I'm not just going to draw that freehand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat. I'm going to fold the piece of paper in half, and when I do that, I can see the shape of the bug coming through on the other side. So I'm just going to trace over those lines to create the other side of my bug, okay? I'm going to leave you to do that now, Year 3. And then you open up your bug, and one more time you just need to draw over those lines so that they're both on the same side. Okay, once you have drawn out all of your bug, it's time to add some details. Okay, so let me just get my bug so I can show you what I did.